Hey everybody, welcome back to another 100 Days Making Comics. It is day 18 and it is Sunday over here. I was feeling a little unmotivated this morning. Thoughts about what am I going to do after this? Like, is there going to be anything worthwhile, like pursuing and all that? But I know it's like just 30 minutes a day, like, is enough for this challenge, so plus editing and, recording this audio right now, but so in a way, I kind of started watching like these writing lectures, and they really fascinated me by this guy called Brendan Sanderson. Um, he basically outlined his sort of process of how he plotted and how he does prose writing to his students, which I thought was very fascinating. The difficult thing about writing for me is like, where do I start? What I found with his like instructions were mostly focused on like outlining, which I think is pretty good, but he acknowledges the pitfalls you can come into, like you don't get excited about the characters because you've done the outline and you know the whole plot, but the characters feel wooden. And he also said, like, if you're, say, a discovery writer, you won't write a very like um satisfying ending, and you gotta kind of gotta juggle those two, like ways of writing a story. Another interesting thing he talked about was his pyramid for writing something that's concrete and grounded. Like, let's say the top of the pyramid is abstract and the bottom is concrete, and if you wanted to, like, say, describe like love as some sort of thing in your story, you'd refer to something like maybe a dog, and that would still kind of be whatever in the mind of the person who's reading it. It'll be whatever breed, but if you say it had mangy fur and it was like a poodle, it'd be more specific, and that's making it go lower down the pyramid. You know what I mean? And that was really fascinating. Certainly helped me a bit to understand like more about how I can engage readers. But I think the real test will be like practicing on my own. But for now, I'm just doing this page 3 of the comic, and it was I think my challenge was probably separating out the sky from like the foreground with Chad's like hurtling towards Earth, and I think it's an okay panel composition. I can't really say more about it. I guess I did fill in a lot of detail, and also in the middle of it, like I had a FaceTime call like from a family member. That was a bit awkward because I was using the phone to record at the same time. Whoops! And and then another one came home, and of course the football came on again loud and clear, so I had to shut my door. And all those little intrusions came back in, and man, I think we can all relate to that to some degree. So not long after this, I'll work on page 4, and also have to buy book a hotel for this convention I'm going to in Sydney called Supernova. It's broadly a pop culture convention where there's all types of like fandoms like come to congregate, and it's a fun experience. You get to see cosplayers and artist alleys. That's what I like to go see. And the first I had to book the hotel, and that's probably going to be the most expensive part of it. I think afterwards I will be a little poor, but I'll still have time to save up in time in June. But yeah, other than that, I just have to get the ticket and then book the coach to drive me out there, and then I'll be set. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Not being poor, but just so yeah. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit like, and if you want to see me complete this challenge, just hit subscribe. Also hit the bell notifications so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Hope to see you there.